So, in this video, right, I'm going to talk about how you can be the fucking guy in every stat. You can have money, you can have power, you can be in sick shape, you can have everything. If you are not on top of controlling lust, right, it's game over, mate. Like, for example, in The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, he talks about how, let's just say it was Julius Caesar, or it was some Egyptian emperor, like he had everything, and some girl comes along, he ends up falling in love with her, becoming soft, and she ends up fucking him over and taking over his whole empire. So in this video I'm going to talk about my experience, what I've learned about it all, and yeah, let's get into it. Like, subscribe. But this is a video that I didn't think I was ever going to make, because I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of personal and stuff like that, but I was actually watching the Andrew Tate and Bonnie Blue podcast. I was like to one of my mates, I was like, is this like stuff Bonnie Blue's doing real? Like sleeping with 1,000 guys and all that? Because like, I honestly haven't seen it. Like, I didn't know if it was like clickbait marketing or any of that, so I was like, yeah mate, it's real. And I was like, what the fuck? And I found that so hard to wrap my head around, right? Over a year, maybe like a year and 3 months, I've been on semen retention, right? So not fucking fapping my wee peas, not getting with girls and stuff like that. And I want to talk about what I've actually learned and gained from this experience. And it's not like I'm telling you bullshit, like I'm not like a spiritual guru or anything like that. I was just a normal guy who thought, fuck it, I'm going to decide to do it, see what happens. So yeah, I'm going to tell you everything I learned. But first I'll tell you how I got into it. And basically, those who have been following me for a long time know that I used to have a rap channel. This used to be a rap channel. I'm from Scotland, I used to react to rappers and go to music videos within the rap scene in Scotland, right? But I wasn't feeling that anymore, so I just kind of stopped YouTube, right? And if you go to the first video on my channel right now, it says I'm deleting my channel. And the video after that is a group holiday to Marbella, right? And going to that group holiday in Marbella, I thought to myself, right, going on a lads holiday with the fucking boys, I'm gonna get loads of girls, right? I'm gonna not fab my wee piece for 2 weeks before I go, right? Like that was my mindset, that's what I thought. So I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be more confident. So, didn't do it 2 weeks before we go on holiday, still not confident, speak to those girls, nothing happens, right? So, then I come back, and think, you know what, I'm already on a streak here, let's see what happens. So then, after that, if you look at my whole YouTube channel, if you scroll all the way down to the Marbella vlog, that's when it all turned into leveling up content and me wanting to get better and document the journey of me getting better. And I didn't even realise that was the turning point until I started looking back, right? And I've started doing so many things that I honestly believe if I was still fapping my piece, right, I wouldn't have done those things. Like, for example, being in Thailand right now, doing a boxing match, going to Muay Thai classes in Thailand, like loads of shit like that. And yeah, like a load of other stuff that I've learned is like, you read people's energy. I know this sounds mad spiritual, but like you don't have time for bullshit. Like if you speak to like some of your mates and they're not on it or want to like level up, like you don't have time for it. You're like, mate, what the fuck are we talking about? And you outgrow certain people and relationships. And like not even just with girls, like with like girls and stuff, you think, yeah, a girl can be hot, a girl can be fit, and yeah, I still look at girls and find them attractive, but having intercourse with said girl you find attractive is like the last thing in your mind. Like it honestly is like the last thing in your mind, because you've held it in for so long that you understand that you are the prize rather than the girl's the prize, if you know what I mean. You're like, is this person worth my time? Is this person aligned with my vision? Because if we break it down, right, what's the whole point of wanting to do something for a girl, right? It's to have a child and reproduce, right? So right now, why are people or other men struggling with this? Because they're getting with girls that they don't even think are that attractive, that are lower value than them, getting what they can get to boost their validation. Like that's why you're having intercourse. I'm not saying the word, because I don't know if you can say that on YouTube, but you're doing it for validation to make yourself feel like the guy when you're not the fucking guy. But what I've learned is being on this journey is like the most important thing is becoming the guy. Then you can actually attract girls that you like and would want to reproduce with, have a family with, and all that stuff, because that's the main goal. It's like a fire in you thinking, nah, I need to be the fucking guy first. Like I don't have time to be going about pumping birds. Like there's like you actually don't have time. And what you realise at the start when you're first on it, you're like like what you just need to get in your head if you're watching this and you're struggling with lust and all that is, you don't actually deserve to be fucking. Like, you don't actually deserve it. You're a fucking loser, mate. Like, do you think like the guy in the highest version of himself is fapping his piece? No. Is he fucked? So do you think the guy is getting with girls who are below his league to boost validation and make him feel like the guy? No. But on this, it's like, you know you're the guy, so you don't need to go around getting with girls to validate that to yourself. Like, you believe that you're the fucking guy, and that the girl has to be worth it. Yeah, like what I've realised as well, like I've been speaking to some girls, not serious and all that, but girls that I kind of like, and you think, oh yeah, they could be worth it. And like the old version of me who was doing all that would see like certain red flags or whatever, and like let that slide. But then even if the girl was like 70-80% like a good fit, like you think, nah, it's not worth it. Like the best version of me like doesn't let that shit slide. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're just so on top of your shit. Like, even in your friendship groups, you don't take shit. You're always on the fucking ball. And I do believe, for me personally, like that was like the biggest turning point for me getting onto this leveling up journey. Yeah, I know, I just recorded the whole video there, but there was another story I wanted to add in. That rainbow's pretty nuts. But yeah, so I actually done nofap, whatever cringe name you want to call it, before, right? And when I was in uni, before, like a year or before I went to Marbella, right? And long story short, I was probably like on like 100 and something days. Me and my friends went to this party, some event, right? And this, like, all those 130 days, all I was doing was going to the gym and locking in, right? So I went to this party. It's the first time I was like around like groups of girls and that. And walk in, I swear, I was in that party for like less than 5 minutes, and then left and went home and got with a girl, right? And then, but this is before I knew like all the benefits of it. Like I thought having intercourse, whatever you want to call it, was fine. Like with anyone, I thought as long as you're not doing the other thing, it's fine. Then I realised, I started doing it again for Marbella, and then I was like, right, nah, I've noticed like all the benefits. Like if I could go back in time, it's not, I was talking to one of my mates about it, and I was like, if I could go back in time to that time when I got with that girl and I was like 100 days deep, like I was like, mate, I swear I wouldn't have went back for it. I know for a fact I wouldn't have. And then hung up that phone call after I was talking to my mate. Then I got a message from that exact girl, literally 2 minutes after that phone call. And then I actually thought about it. I was like, oh mate, it's on a plate. Like, could I do it? And I felt like that was almost like the universe being like, right, let's see if you are the guy you say you are. And then I followed through. I was like, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm just patched your message. But if you don't know what patch means, it means I just didn't reply. And yeah, I just wanted to add that quick story in. Like the reason like I was able to stop it, right, was like I linked so much pain to that act. Like right now you see it as pleasure and don't think it's a big deal, like spunking everywhere and wasting your energy, right? Like you don't think it's a big deal because it's like normal and it's pleasurable. So what I did, what you need to do is you need to link so much pain to that act. So for me, I use example, whenever you're on TikTok and you see like the wee OnlyFans birds and you're waiting at the trigger, you just think, if I go and follow through this right now, I'm never going to be the level 100 guy. I'm never going to be the best version of myself. And it's almost like you doing that act is like you saying to someone, I'll give you £1,000 and they give you £5 back. Like it's actually like the worst transaction of all time. Like see, once you hit 3 months, like honestly mate, like it just becomes like normal life. You respect yourself way more, you're way fucking confident, you don't take shit from people, you find your purpose, you're more open to, like I'm not a proper like spiritual guy or all that, like I was just like literally just a normal guy, but like it opens you up to there being higher beings and in touch with the universe. And I know that sounds mental to some of you watching this, but honestly bro, like if you try 3 months, like you view the world so differently, mate. So what I would say is, like it's literally like mate, I'm over a year, right? And I can tell you, like the next girl that I speak to, I'm not dating for validation. Like the next girl I'm with, my wife, mate. Like that's facts. Like you don't have time to be fucking about. Like you've got a mission to fucking get after. You know what I mean? And that's just like one of the biggest things that I've realised now. Like I would not be in Thailand right now. Like fact. Like I used to be like anxious leaving the fucking house, mate. Now I'm on the other side of the world by myself. Found my purpose and vision to become the best version of helping other people. Surrounded by other like-minded individuals who want to be the best version of themselves. And mate, like, yeah, all I'm saying is try it for free. Oh, this was a point I was going to say. So basically, most guys will be like, oh yeah, but like, we're a guy, like, you want to have intercourse with, like, these girls, like, it's what we're meant to do, like, like that's the argument to the NPCs and what they would say to that, right? Okay, cool, but why do you want to do that? Because you're wanting validation from them. If you really believe that you're the guy, you'd be so protective of your energy and who you're actually doing that with, because your standards are stupidly high. But then if you're a guy who's going out smashing birds every weekend, it's a you problem. Like, you're trying to fill some sort of hole because you know you're not the guy yet, and you need evidence for getting with girls to prove that you are. And it's a pretty cool rainbow. Just got distracted, lost my train of thought. But yeah, don't have the NPC cog brain and think, nah, I'm a guy. I meant, yeah, of course you're a guy and you want to do it. Like, of course, like, that's something you want to do. But it makes you understand how powerful it is and who you do it with. Like, think about it. Like, it's actually like the power to start life. And if you're wearing a condom, it's because you know you're not the guy. If a child comes out, like, you're not the guy, you can't support it. Or you're with a low value woman who you don't want to be the mother of your child, so you don't deserve to be doing it anyway. Boys, this video's gonna be mad all over the place, right? But another thing I wanted to say was, I'm not saying, like, don't do it ever. But basically, when you're doing it with people who don't like your visions and all that stuff, it drains your energy, right? But if we go back to the law of polarity, what is the law of polarity? In the book The Kabbalion, which is like Egyptian like laws of the universe, it talks about how the same thing can be flipped into a positive, right? So for example, there's a cup of water here, right? And if you've got a scale, when does it say it goes from cold to hot, right? So say it's the same thing on the scale. For example, if you're really anxious in your brain, that's a negative frequency, that's a negative emotion, which isn't going to serve you. But on the other side, so that's one side of the polar polarity. On the other side is excitement. So when you feel nervous, you understand, oh no, it's the exact, what's the opposite of this? It's the same thing, excitement. So you flip it into the positive. So for example, with this whole intercourse thing, what's the lowest frequency of that? Lust is on one end. What's on the other end? Let's use your brain. What do you think's on the higher other end? Love, mate. Ho ho! Bang. So if you're actually in love doing it, it's a whole fucking different story. Like, you need to become the fucking guy, boys. But yeah, that's enough chat on that. Probably the last time I'm going to speak about this stuff, because who knows, mate. Like, I just don't want to become the fucking known as the nofap type of guy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that was just like some of my personal experience and everything I've learned. Remember to like and subscribe if you're trying to level up. Oosh, let's get it. Off.